Alright, this is going to be a quick, important video. Like, I've been in pain since I'm trying to recover. I've been in pain since before Black Friday or a little bit afterwards. And regardless of when it was, of course, around that time, a lot of people are doing holiday shopping. A lot of kids are out. Usually, I'm in that field and not no temporary retail job. But anyways, I've taken like 2 antibiotics from holding my bladder at an uppity company called Target. And I should have said no like the second time. They tried to make me do it literally after the first time they did it. And I have overactive bladder. And I went into severe pain that day. And so the next day I called off. And I think I called off for another day and then went back in. But anyways, sorry, I got some in my eye. But anyways, I just find it's a snowstorm, so I'm not going to practicum, or I don't have work on practicum days, and I do physical therapy, so I called off for all of that. And I just think it's very important to mention, I'll never ever put no job over my health. And I find it odd that people, like, I'm taking this day, even in pain, I'm gonna sleep in after this. And it's hard to sleep well at night. Anyways, in pain, I've been working still at that company, and they let me go early because I got corporate involved and they got in trouble. And that's fine because first of all, I hate retail. I'm back in retail temporarily. I'm trying to get back into the school system after dealing with bullying for 2 years. And I was at the company for like 3.5 years. And like I said on that lesson, always take yourself out of the situation. I still gotta, I always get eyelashes because they so long in my eye. It hurts so bad. Sometimes when driving, when it happens, I just have to cry it out because you can't do all that while you're driving or you can get an accident. But anyways, always take yourself out of the situation. Think, because it's going to get worse. I always try to stay positive and like not let no one run me out of some place. Because I did that when I was a kid. I was cross-eyed from 6 to 13, and I had to wait for eye surgery till I was 13. So I always had my sisters fight for me, and I always wanted to run and hide. Obviously in school you can't do that, you have to go. And sorry I'm messing with my ears and hair, I'm just like in pain but I get through it through the grace of God. But anyways, and basically I have to wait 7 to 14 days to get retested, but it's just gonna be 7 days because I'm not waiting that long. It can mess up your kidneys. Like, it can turn into really bad. But anyways, and I'm going to be changing my doctor because outside of the whole clinic and going to a whole different clinic because they're whining that it shouldn't take 3 antibiotics to clear it. And I've only had like 3 infections before. One from soap, using the wrong soap because I'm very sensitive. And then the second time I got an infection. So I only had 3 infections my whole entire life. The second one was from over-the-counter bladder pill. And for the term, urologists can go to hell. The term and bladder pills can go to hell. Pharmaceutical drugs regarding bladder pills can go to hell because they all made the situation worse. Like my overactive bladder, like really bad. And then, like I said, the counter bladder pill made blood in my urine, and I had 2 back-to-back bladder infections. They were different ones, and it took 3 antibiotics to get rid of it. So basically, this company and my doctor, I see different ones because the main 2 doctors I see don't have any availability, and they are no longer even at that clinic. So they're basically like, oh, something must be wrong with you. Like, it shouldn't take 3 antibiotics. Like, I don't care. I'm in pain. But anyways, this my hand hurt, but I don't care. That's how much pain I've been in. I just have to push through. I've been working ever since this incident happened and been in pain. I have audition coming up. I'm still going to. I have practicum. I've still been going to class and school. Like, I'm always fighting through everything by the grace of God. If it wasn't for my belief in God and Jesus, I would not be as strong as I am and keep pushing, I would just give up in life, or suicide or such, etc. Many things. But anyways, I've gotten a little sleep. Well, I wasn't able to sleep well at night, been in severe pain, and it started back up. Anyways, I started sleeping in. So I haven't been getting much sleep, and I've been working 8-hour shifts as well, part-time in school and part-time in work. And we'll do full-time once practicum is over while in school, and I'm almost done with another degree. I have like 3 degrees, and we'll be transferring to a university to become a kindergarten teacher. But anyways, what I find interesting is like it's a bad snowstorm, and I called off and was like, I can read my Bible. And usually I don't like reading my Bible when I'm in pain or mad. I like being happy, but I learned to not do that and still do so. But I find it very interesting that people won't take a day off just for sake of money. And I understand some people can't afford to miss work, but I feel like don't risk, so many people risk their lives to go out in a bad winter storm. And I feel like that way when people took the, like they was willing to, sorry, I'm shaking too. My hands getting tired. This about to end. They'll trust getting something into their bodies, and I might get alerted. I don't care. But we'll see. Versus trusting God. And I just don't understand that. And then like money, like people will risk like going out in a bad weather storm. And I've done it before, and I decided never to do that ever again. And I was on the bus at that time, and it was a really bad snowstorm, very cold outside where you should not be outside. Of course, I layered in so many clothing just for a job, and it was retail. It wasn't even my career and working in my field as a teacher assistant, working on becoming a teacher, but that's besides the point. It's just very interesting that people in this world just don't know this is not our home. And I guess it's going to be a home for people who get left behind because they're of this world right now. They don't even know we're in the end times and the rapture is near and all these signs. But anyways, it's just very interesting that people just risk their health. And I've done it for a job, like I said, in bad weather once, but I'll never do it ever again. And a lot of people I just wish that people put God first over money and like a job and their health. God bless.